What's happening, guys? It's B-RAD and welcome to an episode of the Graft to a Draft series. Now, I didn't think I would necessarily be able to do one of these at this point in FIFA. However, if you have just seen my recent Trade to Glory episode, you will see that whilst on holiday, just from 30 to 45 minutes sniping each day while Tori was getting ready to go out, I've managed to get myself from 720,000 coins all the way up to 1 million again. So that made me think, well, 15,000 coins for a Graft to Draft episode should really be possible. Now, what might happen in this video, as I don't know yet because I've got to go on and do the trading, is that I may not be able to get the players. The market is now around about 400,000 items, so that's a lot lower than it usually would be at. And also, I am currently filming this at 10:20 in the morning. So with that being said, obviously not a lot of people will be opening packs and trading, etc. So I may struggle to get some players, but I am going to do my best today. As you'll see on the screen, we are at 1.041 million. So I would need to be at 1.056 million in order to get to the draft. But if I don't manage to do that, then I'm just going to do the draft anyway, because I know you guys really want to see drafts. So, without any further delay, I'm going to move into the team of the season. And what I'm going to show you is how I have been trading the team of the season cards. So, if I now go and select at 26,000 coins, a team of the season, Whiteman will come up in an absolute abundance. He, when I first started doing this, was around about 38,000 coins, along with all the rest of them as well. But now we've gotten to a stage, and I'm just going to pick that Leno up. We've now gotten to a stage where I've just sent it to the club by accident. I apologise. I don't know what Pepe will be. Let's just go and compare his price. I want to try and talk to you, but I also want to see whether these are a snipe. 26,000 there. This is at 29, so maybe not. So we're going to drop the price a little bit. But basically, yeah. So when I first started sniping him, he was 37,000 coins, but all the team of the season's cards were around about that price. So if I did snipe anyone at say 3 or 4k under, it didn't matter which one it was because they were all selling. Now, obviously Whiteman's not selling, but the higher rated cards are. So it means I have to look amongst all those Whitemans that are under 25k and find that little diamond in the rough. Now obviously we did just find Leno. I accidentally put him in my club, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check and see what the lowest price Leno currently is on the market at a team of the season. I think I got that there at 22,000 coins, so I'm just going to check. So there we go, 26,750. So that's already going to be 4,000 coins towards this 15k. So like I say, I might not struggle, but we'll see how we go. I'm going to get him up on the market now, and I'll get back into the trading. If I get any incredible deals, I will probably put them on here. If not, the next thing you'll see is my transfer market once some of the items have sold. So as you join me here, I have picked up a few players, but what I just want to show you is the way that I found the best way to snipe these filters. Now, the only problem with this one is that it is only the top 5 leagues. To go all the way to the Liga NOS on this filter would take a little bit too long. But basically, the sort of minimum price of these top 5 leagues cards, TOTS cards, are around about 27,500 coins. So what I've done is I've set my parameters at 25,500 coins, and instead of scrolling through the max price and picking up some players when I know that Whiteman is going to come up every single time and then I've got to sift through all the cards, what I'm doing is I'm scrolling through the leagues. So as we start at the Premier League, we'll do a search. We then go 4 to the right to the Liga, 2 to the right to Serie A, 2 to the right to Bundesliga, and 3 to the right to the Santander. And then basically I'm just going to go and reverse that all the time. Now obviously it may be a little bit slower if I do mess the mechanics up, but I did get a Hinteregger on this a minute ago. He was at the sort of brink of the price. He was at 25.5, hopefully selling at 27.5, so it'll only be about 500 coins after tax. But we did get a Niederlechner as well on the other filters. He should hopefully have sold, and I believe a Bentancur as well, who will hopefully sell soon. So at the moment you can see I'm at 995,000 coins, but I believe it's because I've got 2 team of the seasons waiting to sell. But that's how I'm now going through the filters to now try and see if I can pick up any more players. Let's go on to the transfer market after I get to this. In point of fact, what a perfect time. It's kicking me out from Ultimate Team. I'll get signed back in and then we'll have a look at the transfer list. Okay, so after being kicked out there, we can now see that if we go to the transfer list, there's 5 items, 3 that have sold, so that is a Niederlechner, a Rajkovic and a Leno, and I'm currently awaiting Bentancur and Hinteregger to sell. So after they sell, that will be around about 45,500 coins, so you're talking 2,000 coins off that for tax. 42 on that would make that what? Would be 6k in profit on these 5 cards. So that's not too bad. It is a little bit slow. I'm going to carry on just a little bit longer and then we'll see whether I pick up any more decent deals. If not, we'll just get straight into the draft. Well, we're just going to run through the last few searches now. I think then we will call it a day on trying to snipe the team of the seasons. They're not coming up very frequently, but not only that, I feel like after the last couple that I got, the prices are dropping just a little bit. So I'm a little bit wary of sitting there sniping players at sort of 25,000 coins and then finding that if I sell them after tax, I'm not actually making a profit. I'm going to make sort of a 250, 500 coin loss, which is obviously not what I want to do on this. The idea is for me to try and make the 15,000 coins to get into a draft. So I'm just going to go on this just for a little bit and you'll see me just as I'm scrolling through. So I go from the Liga Santander, I go 3 to the left, then 2 to the left, 2 to the left and 4 to the left for the Premier League, and then back the other way, 4 to the right, 2 to the right, 2 to the right and 3 to the right, and I think we'll call it there that is all she wrote. As we go in, you'll see the balance there go up to pretty much back to 1 million. I've got 6 of them that I've sold and 2 are on the market at the moment, so these will sell at 53.5. In fact, Bentancur is just gone. So after Andre has sold, essentially takes away about 1,300 coins from that, so 25 will get us to about just under the 1.050 mark. So that is 9,000 coins we've managed to trade, but it has taken a little while, and really what we want to do is we just want to get in the draft so we can see if we can get some good rewards and also see if we can pack a team of the season. I did notice on the loading screen that is now out for 18 further days, so we've got 18 more days of those team of the seasons in packs, so that's pretty good. But obviously the UCL is now finished. Bayern Munich won last night 1-0. So really we're looking for EA to now drop some different content in the pre-season promo to at least make it a little bit more interesting as we now end off FIFA 20. But without any further delay, let's go and get into this draft, see if we can get a good formation and see if we can get some prime moments icons. I do like the 4-2-3-1. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. It's one of my favourites. It's what I started playing the game as mostly. Don't like those picks though. Where will they put Messi as a reserve? Yeah, okay, we'll deal with that. I'm happy with that. Messi can go as our first reserve there. Let's go back in, see what we can get. Probably going to get Jonathan because none of the others are good, and obviously if we get a Brazilian icon we can link him up. Oh, hello. I know I wanted a Brazilian icon, but I'm never turning down 99 Maradona. Oh, and there we go. As if by magic, our Brazilian icon to get Jonathan on full chemistry. What else have we got going through the middle here? I quite like this Dani Olmo card. It probably is going to be easier to link up. Plus, Nainggolan's got a team of the season. I'm going to go Dani Olmo just for the moment. He may not make the team, but we'll just see. Gotta go. Oh, Kante or David Luiz. It's tough. Phillips is overpowered as well, but he's just tough to get on chemistry. I'm going to go David Luiz because I've got the Brazilian link on that right hand side. That'll give him a strong link. And there's a Stinky Silver nice and early. I'm happy when they come that early because it means we don't get another one for the rest of the rounds. Let's focus on getting David Luiz full chemistry on this right hand side, which we have just done with Carlos Alberto. And now we can pretty much go for anything in the centre backs. So let's go for the best Ramos we've had available there. I know he's got a team of the season because I packed it this year. And we'll take Longley in the hope that maybe we'll get Varane or something at some point. For now we'll take Neto, I guess. And then we'd probably need Alba or someone at left back. We'll take team of the season Robertson just for now. Okay, so really here, like an Areola or something would be good. Or Courtois. And then we're looking for a left back to link to these La Ligas. Unfortunately, that's pretty stinky. Come on, left back. No. Cancheo wouldn't give us chemistry really, and we'll take Kamara. Although he really, we're looking at that, how that is. He's probably not going to play over Robertson. No one here that I really want, so we'll just take that Brazilian guy. Oh, it's gone a little bit stinky now. Then it has. I'll put Wijnaldum in just because he gets some chemistry there to Robertson. A centre forward, Bobby Firmino. Could play instead of Anselmo. Or Dani Olmo, sorry. Does give Wijnaldum full chemistry. It just means that Ramos is off chem at the moment at 7. I don't like having them off chem. Maybe we could do some CDM icons, that'd be nice. There's no one there that I really want. We'll take Cornet in case we need some pace. I want some more icons. We'll take Cuadrado as well because he can play anywhere on the pitch really. Stinky there, we'll just take Carlos Vela, he's the highest rated. Munir, summer heat guard, looks nice. I have used him before. And following that, not a lot else. We'll go and take... Yeah, we'll go and take Jadon Sancho. Who potentially is on his way to Man United, although it doesn't look like that deal is eventually going to go through. I think that's a standard thing for Man United. Sorry all the Man United fans that might be watching this. But I'm sure you guys will probably agree that rumoured with everybody every year, never seem to sign anyone. Yeah, so I mean, if we moved it that way, it gives them both 7 chem. If we put it that way, Ramos is the only one 7 chem. It's not too bad. I'm probably not going to be playing Firmino or Wijnaldum. I think I'll probably play maybe Maradona in the centre there, and then play like Munir at the left cam, or even Cuadrado because he looks pretty good there. And then I might slip Kamara in at left CDM. Let's go and get a manager anyway. We need a Spanish one really, or a La Liga one. We get none of those. So we'll just take this Brazilian guy. He looks pretty happy. 191. It's not the greatest at this stage of FIFA, but it's not a bad looking team. And like I say, we're going to make those changes when we do start the game. So let's go and get in the first round. So here we go in the first round. It looks like we're up against R9. Yeah, I thought as much. And prime moment Zidane. Phillips, I absolutely hate that card. He's so hard to play against. De Bruyne, he's got Overmars at left back, and then he's also on 81 chem, was that? I mean, it doesn't mean anything. If you watched my last Trade to Glory episode, my first game back after 2 weeks, I got absolutely smashed by someone with like 89 chemistry. So let's go and make the subs. Like I say, gonna switch Maradona in for where Firmino is, take him out and put in Munir, and then we're gonna have Kamara play for Wijnaldum there. Obviously it does leave me Messi, Cuadrado, etc. if I want to get some subs on. We'll see how Jonathan goes in the game. I've been a bit hit or miss with him when I've used him in the past. I think sometimes he feels a bit sluggish. But yeah, let's get into it and see if we can do some damage. And well, there we go, straight off the bat, 1-0. He got through on an attack. That's a save from our goalkeeper that's basically started that attack. Jonathan gets in, cuts a finesse into the right hand side of the goal. 1-0 before the subs have even come on the pitch. It's a good start. That's a stinky goal, really. I don't know what my defender has done there. He should just be gathering the ball up. And and instead Ronaldo somehow got it off him. I think it's that sort of icon thing where like icons just tend to have a little bit more about them. Yeah, I don't think he deserved that goal at all. But it doesn't matter, as we get it back straight away to 2-1. I think we deserve the lead in this game, to be fair. Yeah, it's a nice finish. 2-1. And there we go, we get another one. 3-1 up. Well deserved, I feel. Nice counter-attack. Ronaldinho down the left-hand side. Cuts back in. Passes it to Jonathan, who lays it off to Munir. Lovely goal. 3-1. It's that icon thing again. I feel like they are overpowered. Like, my Maradona's not doing very much at the other end, to be honest. But yeah, I thought potentially he made a sub when it was just after 3-1. I think if he hadn't scored that, we may have gone. I think he'll now stick around, unfortunately. But hey, I still feel like we should win this game. So hopefully EA won't be against us and we'll get the win. Wow, what a rocket that is. Cut it back nicely from Jonathan. And Robertson, of all people, don't know why he's there. I've got him on stay back while attacking. But he has absolutely rifled that in the top right hand corner. 75 shooting. That's a tasty goal. Lovely little chip through ball through to Ronaldinho. I think this guy's probably going to be gone now. And he is gone. 5-2 is where he wants it at. There's a lovely little chip through ball. Ronaldinho's drilled it into the far corner. 5-2 win. Pretty dominant, if I'm honest. We converted on a lot of our chances and defended really well. Let's see if we can get through another round. Okay, so second round, and we are against a fairly average looking team, to be fair. Obviously team of season Aguero, team of season Rashford, two that I'll probably be more worried about. Not as much as I'm worried about Rio Ferdinand's Prime Moments card. I think that card's incredible. But yeah, go and make our subs and see if we can get another win. It's a little bit stinky, isn't it? Frio Firmino really should have scored. I think he's then... I've tried to shoot with him again. He's not quite caught it very well, and Ronaldinho's latched onto that and put it away. Stinky. Shouldn't have happened, but we're 1-0 up and I'm taking it. What we have done instead of Kamara at that CDM role, I brought on Cuadrado. Noticed that he just had a little bit more defence and physical and passing. So yeah, I want to try and use him. Composed, lovely finish, terrible mistake by him. He's made a couple when he passes out from his goalkeeper that he's just not quick enough at doing it. I remember to close him down and start a chance really quickly from the counter-attack. But yeah, just kept my composure, dinks it around him. Munir's brilliant as well. I've used him on a previous draft. I think he's a great card. 2-0. Another silly error from him with his goalkeeper. Gives us a goal, 3-0. It is what it is. I'm spotting it every time it happens. He shouldn't really be doing it. It's a nice goal, a lot of first time passing. Although I've been dominating my attacks here, my actual midfield play has been terrible. They don't seem to be passing the ball to each other very well. When I'm playing it out from the back to David Luiz, he seems to have to stretch tackle the next pass away because he's just not quite in the right place. And Maradona's played terrible in both games I played, to be fair, which is disappointing from a 99 player. And then things like that happen. You know, he's off on the run. That should just be down the line. I should be away. But I still think we'll win. This guy is not that good. And there we go. We get a fourth. Just into the injury time of injury time. Lovely run from Munir down the wing. Cuts it inside to Jonathan. Just one little touch. Bangs at the left foot. Solid goal. This could hopefully see him gone at half time because he hasn't really been in the game other than that one goal. He's done it again. I don't really understand what he's playing at. He must see that I go running towards the defender that I know he's going to play the ball to. But that's what, 2-3 times? Yeah, he just needs to stop doing it because it's costing him goals. Once again, it's all come from him kicking the ball out to my player. Probably four of my goals, 3 of my goals, like that. Just don't know what he's playing at. And the 2 goals that he scored, I mean, that one is just one through ball for George Best. My defenders can't catch him, they're too slow. And he scores. And no build-up play, no good passing, no nothing really. And then we're through again with Maradona, 7-2. I mean, if this is the final straw of enough, I don't know why it wasn't at 4-1. But it looks like he has paused the game. And he has now finally gone at 7-2. So, through to a semi-final on our first draft back from holiday. That's not too bad at all. After playing the game I played yesterday on my Trade of Glory, I certainly didn't expect much today. But let's go through semi-final and see if we can get ourselves into a cheeky little final. Okay, so we're in the semi-final. We're against 2 guests. So there's 3 people playing on this side. Now, I think it's hit or miss sometimes. If they're not on the same page, not talking to each other, at the back they can be really exposed. But going forward, equally, they can make better runs than the computer can. So this is interesting. I'll go and make the subs. And let's see what these 3 are like. Exposed at the back, looks like the way at the moment. 1-0 up before I've even got the subs again. Okay. I can't defend for 90 minutes, that's for sure. Well, one of them's given it away. Munir's latched onto it, played a 1-2, chip ball through. He's on the way, near post, smashed it in, 2-0. Surely I can't beat 3 guys. Or girls. 3-0. They've paused. Can we be in our final already? 12 minutes in against 3 guests? Well, oh my god. Okay, that is what I mean. Sometimes, because they can make really good runs and they can talk to each other, next to each other, playing against guests is really hard. But if they cannot defend, that these guys could not defend, they were dragging everyone forward, allowing me to get some nice through balls through, then you can have that sort of result. 3-0. We're into the final. On the first graft to a draft back from a holiday. Let's go. Okay, so here we go into the final, and that is a very tasty looking team. Kante at the back, I've used him, I'm never a great fan. I think Marquinhos' live card will probably be quite good. But the rest of it, Promise is dangerous, Essien's brilliant, Cruyff is amazing, Richarlison's amazing. I doubt he's going to make any subs, he doesn't need to. And I'm not ever expecting too much when it comes to a final. I'll have my pure concentration head on and we'll try and get ourselves a win. That's what I don't need. To give away a penalty. Neto's absolutely trimmed out Cruyff there. It's a very, very wild through ball to manage to get all the way through to Cruyff in the first place, but you know what? He got through. Felt like he probably would keep it down the middle. A lot of people tend to put it to the side and then keep it down the middle these days. But I feel like if you don't dive, you look stupid. 1-0, not a good start. Where are those 3 guys we played in the last game? Well, it didn't let me switch player, or actually switch player delayed, so I ended up switching away from running with Richarlison, which was annoying. Before that, we actually had a shot through, well, a chip through. Maradona was basically all I had to do was nod it in the goal, and he ran forward in pure fashion ahead of the ball. It got gathered up around his sort of chest and body, and yeah, he didn't score, obviously. This guy is good. He's a typical, what I call, sweaty FIFA player. So he's pretty much using one player to defend and move his sort of players around. And it's just not a way that I want to play FIFA, but I get that it's the way that people have won games this year. As we go and miss there with Jonathan. Well, didn't expect that to go in. Bit of a pop shot, really. I was a bit frustrated that Munir was through before that and should have scored. But we get one back. It's 2-1. I don't think we'll win. This guy is really good. And even before we even get to half time, Essien's put one in the top corner. Don't really ever remember Essien having that great a shot when he used to play. He was definitely a central defensive midfielder. I'd like to see what his shooting is on his prime icon moments card, but fair play. Earlier we saw my 75 shooting Robertson smasher in the top left hand corner, so he's got 83 shooting. That's not bad for an Essien card, to be fair. I don't remember him being that good at shooting. Yeah, 3-1. I think if he gets another goal, sort of gets 3 clear, then we'll probably get out of this one, get the packs, see if we can get a team of the season. But for the moment, we'll keep on fighting. So we do go and lose 3-1 there. What I can tell you about that second half is, one, I should have had a penalty. Absolutely just pushed over from behind when I was about to shoot with Jonathan. And the other thing is, Promes should have got sent off. As I came out from defence and played the ball to one of my midfielders and was running away from Promes, from behind he just ran and took my player out. He got a yellow card, but it was definitely a red. I mean, he was nowhere near the ball. Gold players pack and a premium gold players pack. Let's see if we can get ourselves a team of the season. There's loads in packs. Come on, EA. It's not a board. It's not a good start, but it's not the best pack. We'll try and see if we can get anything out of the next one. Sanchez in there, not too bad. Some fodder, something I'll maybe recycle into some SBCs. Let's go. Premium Gold Players Pack. It's our best chance. Team of the season, please. It's not even anything. All that time back to get to a final to not even get rewarded for it. No one in there at all, really. Oh well. We got to a final on our Graft to a draft. That is pretty amazing, to be fair. If we go over to the transfer market, you'll see that we did sell all 8 of those Team of the Season cards. So they have all gone, made a nice profit. I think by the time, obviously, if you look at now at 37,000 and we started at 41, it means we made about 11k. So we weren't too far away from it. I am going to go and check the objectives as well, because I know there are some Team of the Season packs. So I just want to see if I did actually get one. I want to make sure that we can open it. Actually, I've got a small Prime Gold Players pack, so we'll definitely be opening that on this video as well. But yeah, like I say, there is still some money to be made if you've got some time, if you've got the sort of patience to be able to do some of the searching for those Team of the Seasons. Like I say, at the moment, because of how that Whiteman sits there at sort of anything from around about 15k up to about 21, it means you have to sift through them all if you want to try and find the big bargain deals. But not only that, what I had noticed is before we got down to that low priced, people were still botting them. So what they were doing is, say Whiteman's lowest price was 21k, they were still botting the Team of the Season cards at 18k, and it meant as soon as you got one min price, it was gone. You couldn't even get it. Let's go and open this small Prime Gold Players pack to finish off. Will this give us anything from the objectives? Will it? No. Basically, no. It won't. We've not been lucky with the pack balls. Fodder for the club, some rares for some SBCs. If you see on here, I've got a 92 plus tots and a 2 90 plus rare gold players. They are going to be opened up in a Foot Eliminator episode. Now, what I was going to look at for the Foot Eliminator episode was a mistake that they made last night, I noticed on EA, and I did put it on my Twitter at BRAD861 if you go and follow me on there, that the Alaba card and the Herrera card are still here. They're still here as SBCs. But we already know that Bayern Munich won. So this Alaba, for being rated 85 for a squad, is now going to be a 95 rated card. Probably is worth doing. And I might do the episode on him. I've got until, what is it, tomorrow night? I think it's on for an extra day and 5 hours. Yeah, so this is Monday and this doesn't come off till Tuesday. So I'm going to think about it. I might do the episode on Alaba. Just because he's a Bayern Munich centre-back, I find that a little bit boring. Because I've got Boateng. I've also done an Upamecano when I packed in before. So I'm going to maybe do the card, but not necessarily do the episode on him. You'll have to keep your eyes out for that one. And do you know what? Because it's my favourite pack, and I like treating you guys, I'm going to finish this SBC for the Rare Electrum Players Pack, and we'll cut to that pack and see if we can get ourselves a Team of the Season. Okay, so here we go. We are submitting this team for the Rare Electrum Players Pack, and, well, it's the best pack in the game. I say it in all my videos. I truly believe the Rare Electrum Players Pack is the best pack in the game. Because it's like 25,000 coins, you get all rares. I just think it's your best chance at getting a decent player. And hopefully it's going to prove me right. We're now going to get a Team of the Season. Calling it now. We've got a board. Oh, it's a blue one. It's just the UCL. What is it? What is this? Oh! 91 rated Manuel Neuer. See? I tell you, every time. Rare Electrum Players Packs are where it's at. A 91 Champions League Man of the Match card that I had no idea was out right now. That's a good pull. He might not be worth a lot, he might only be like 30k. And, I mean, my favourite Cameroonian goalkeeper. Oh, how much I'd love to see your face. I think personally that's not a bad pack. We've got a couple there that we're going to sell on as well. Proof is in the pudding. 25k Rare Electrum packs. They are the pack. Did the SBC, brought you some content right at the end of that Graft to a Draft, as we also get into a final and go out, unfortunately, and the rewards were stinky. Unfortunately, they were just, gold players packs aren't great, premium gold players packs are hit or miss. So unfortunately we didn't get anything there, but we redeemed ourselves with the rare Electrum players pack and getting the UCL man of the match, Neuer. This has been a Graft to a Draft episode. Links to everything else are down in the description. So I have a Trade to Glory, I have my Foot Eliminator series, and I also have a pack and guess. Haven't done one of them for a while. I know things are in packs right now, so we might save some packs up towards the end of this promo and do a big pack and guess. But at the moment, there's just not really a lot of SBCs. It depends if EA give us any more content. If they give us more content, more SBCs for packs and things, then there probably will be a pack and guess before this promo runs out in the next 18 days. As always, like I say, my Twitter is down in the description as well, at Brad861. Active on social media, so just obviously, if you want to interact with me, you can comment on some of my tweets, you can even message me directly. I am open to that at the moment. And I'll just, I'll talk to you about trading, I'll talk to you about what you should or couldn't be sniping right now, what are the best things to do, what you should look out for, because a lot of the times when you go and try and do some of these team of the season snipings, you will just get caught out a little bit by some people trying to list up some of their like championship or lower league ones, and you might end up losing some coins. So I can help you out with some filters and things there as well. But as always, we're looking for some subscribers, so please do subscribe. Turn the notification bell on as well. That way we can get some decent collabs with some of the YouTubers. I can bring them over to the Foot Eliminator series, hopefully take part in theirs as well. And as always, I've been B-RAD. Thank you for tuning in.